Coming at you from the Staples Center in beautiful downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers prepare to take the floor. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Raptors swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip.
And keep in mind, just the two-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
Well, I think they have the mindset to get this sweep as long as they don't take this team lightly because they've already beaten them this season.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Thompson. From deep. No good on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you could check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Outside Arenas. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
The deep three from Thompson. Tatum's shot is off. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Carter outside. 6 to shoot. Siakam trying to free himself up.
Paul George's instincts right there just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
Thompson from long range. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Now,
here's Siakam. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
Come on. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Carter, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He's actually more concerned with Anthony Davis's defense than anything. Coach said he covers as much ground as any big in the league. Plus, he has the length and instincts to affect shots anywhere on the floor. So you're going to have to try to move the ball away from him. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Davis. And there's the drive. And Davis throws it down.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Raptors with the lead. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Isaac. That's good, and Serenas with the assist.
You can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
And the wide open shot from Billups. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Thompson for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Now Arenas. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Billups. Pass to Thompson. To the left wing. Adebayo trying to. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds them.
Outside for Arenas. Toronto working the ball around now. Pocket six. Levine inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And George gets it to go.
Yeah, Paul George, athleticism sneaking in there, getting a second chance opportunity, and then he ends up cashing in.
And here's Arenas outside. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Raptors up 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Got that one up quick. Brogdon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, a great job by Brogdon there. Terrific at shooting off the dribble and finding some balance.
And Toronto making a change here. And the Raptors call time here.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. Huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well. Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Gordon with it. No points in the game yet for him. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Pass to Cooper. Carter left side. Outside for Arenas. Porzingis. He's guarded by Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bame's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Carter outside. From 12 feet out. Siakam outside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
On the wing, Thompson. Carter with it. Phillips picks him up defensively. And stolen by Phillips. Davis drives in. And it's slammed in by Davis.
When he is in attack mode like he was right there, you are in big trouble. The D has to cut off that angle to the basket if they're going to slow him down.
Toronto calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Levine, good.
And really a quick thinker with that sound jumper. Levine can capitalize in catch-and-shoot situations.
George from deep three-point land. And another three for the Clippers. Raptors with the lead. Here's Iverson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Tatum. There's the drive. That puts them in the lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Third pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Iverson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Back to Tatum. Davis inside. Out to Thompson. It could go. What a shot! Amazing!
That one counts.
Unreal.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clipper. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Raptors trailed by 3. And here's Arenas. 8 points for him. The three-pointer, no good. Outside, George. Pass to Thompson. Outside, George.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
And here's Thompson. Left side, Tatum. From deep three-point range, Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. That was sweet.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside for George. It's in there. Davis with the assist. George has got 8 points. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. The Clippers trail. Phillips goes in, and he banks in the layup. Phillips has got his second bucket of the game to go.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot off. Outside Carter. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Davis sets a screen. Phillips from outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Out to Carter. Lets the 3 fly. Trains the 3-pointer.
Timeout.
18 points for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
.143 left in the third. Here's Brogdon, and the shot is good. Brogdon's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, through contact, Brogdon, a nice job there. Just a will to score on that play.
Here's Arenas, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. Here's Brogdon. He's got 5. Davis in the corner. Down low. Adebayo. Vucevic with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line. Probably as close to a short ping as you can have at the free throw line.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. And Davis Porzingis throws it down.
So you're going to give AD that kind of room? Well, here's the payoff for that.
Raptors leading by 3. Timeout. Toronto calls timeout.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. "40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Iverson. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Clippers. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to George. From deep. Can't hit that one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Clippers trail by 3. Brogdon looking it over. Adebayo with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Cooper. Carter on the wing. Back to Iverson. And Carter has it in the corner. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Brogdon. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
On the break, Brogdon with a great job of surveying the floor and understanding where everybody was coming in from on that fast break.
Here's Iverson. And stolen by Richardson. Outside Gordon. Richardson attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So both teams making some changes here. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Carter outside. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. Carter's got 22 points.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Outside Arenas. Up top Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
No, problematic or an Achilles heel for a lot of young bigs is consistency from the free throw line. Really hasn't been a problem for Porzingis.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Here's Arenas. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Back to Adebayo. Thompson way outside. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, that's a patented move, I think, for Porzingis. Excellent with the catch and shoot.
And Davis puts it in.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Arenas. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Arenas. 5 to shoot. That one rolling around and rims out.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Out to Carter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Deciding to change it up. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Tatum with the drive.
And Tatum is clever when he's in attack mode. Great at leading defenders to the basket.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 2. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Iverson up top. He takes it in. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Siakam looking around. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Yes!
Porzingis showing you what he can do if he gets that close. The big man up big time.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Frames it from downtown.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
Klay Thompson is really a guy you have to respect with how even-keeled he is out there on the floor. Never too high, never too low, and very much in control of his emotions.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Carter for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Thompson surveying the floor. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.